Welcome to the March 2014 Gaming PC Builds of the Month. My name is Corey, and this article is brought to you by noobcomputerbuild.com. A quick introduction here. I haven't done a build in a couple months. That's because I combined January's and February's builds into one. So just a note there. And as well, if you want, like I said, you can visit the site, which is also linked in the description, and as well all the hardware for the $600 build, the $1,000 build, and the $1,500 build are also included in the description below if you want direct links to the hardware. But nevertheless, let's get started with the $600 build. The processor we have, and it seems like it's been a million months that this has been the case. I've included, and with good reason, I've included the AMD FX 6300 6-core Black Edition processor. The price is $118.49 currently, and keep in mind that prices do change, so give or take a few dollars depending where you purchase. The motherboard is this relatively affordable MSI 970A G46, and coming in at $79.99. And then the graphics card we have is the EVGA GeForce GTX 750 Ti, the one that you see here, for $169 currently and 99 cents. Just a note with the graphics card in the $600 build, if you like, this is the new 750 Ti, so it's a low wattage, doesn't require a power source, and it performs really well for in this budget range, and it's a really good card. But as well, another one just came out, the R7260X. If you can get that for cheaper, or if it's in stock, you can also opt for that because it performs relatively similar to the GTX 750 Ti. However, it's much more affordable. So if you can find like I said, the R7260X, then go with that at a cheaper price, because no problem. There's no reason not to save money here. And then moving on, so we have 8 GB of Kingston HyperX Blue, 2 4GB modules of this Kingston package here for $69.99. The hard drive we have, as per usual, is the Western Digital Blue 1 TB for $59.99. We have a 600-watt power supply, so plenty of headroom here. This Corsair Builder Series for $57.99. I do include the same case as last time. That's because it's really affordable, and sometimes, why splurge on a case? And a lot of times when you spend more, it does have to do with personal preference. But this is not a top-of-the-line case by all means, but it gets us in budget range here. So this Roswell dual-fan ATX case, the FB03 for $29.99. And then the baggage optical drive. Baggage by, I mean, do you need it? It's up to you. This LG Electronics one for $14.49. And in total, this build right now comes out to exactly $600.19. Moving on, we have some upgrades or alternatives just in case you have a little more money or want to upgrade in the future, or want to swap out some of the hardware for some of the alternatives here. So we have this AMD FX 8320 8-core processor, $149.99 versus the FX 6300 above. You can get a fancy case like this one here with the green LEDs and whatnot. So it's bigger, has a nice window, USB 3.0 ports, so more features, and it looks better than the Roswell case that is included. But yeah, you spend $57.51 for this one. And then as an alternative for a graphics card, I have the Sapphire Radeon R9270X 2GB card for $229.99. Or if you want a quick boot drive, this 128GB Samsung 840 Pro series for $114.99. Now moving on, let's get to the $1,000 build. We have the Haswell i5-4670K quad-core processor for $235 currently. We've included these processors for quite a while now, and it's probably not going to change for a little bit here. The cooler we have is this Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo for $35.99. You might be able to get that a little bit cheaper. The motherboard is, we have this MSI G43 gaming series motherboard. Have included it before. It's $134.98. I do note here though, keep in mind that this motherboard does not support SLI. It does support Crossfire, so if you are going to go Crossfire, or want to go Crossfire, go with a Radeon card then, or an AMD card. However, the graphics card that I do include in the base build here is an NVIDIA, so it would not be compatible with 2 cards for SLI. But if you do want to get, if you do want SLI compatible, a SLI compatible motherboard, we'll check the alternatives in a sec here. Yeah, so the graphics card we have here is the EVGA GeForce GTX 760, 2GB card, $249.99. And then the RAM, we have same kit as the $600 build. This is Kingston HyperX Blue 8GB kit of 2 4GB modules for $69.99. The hard drive, 1TB Western Digital Blue, $59.99. Power supply, 650 watt XFX, for $83.99. And then the computer case in the $1,000 build this month is a newer one, the XFX Bravo Type 1 ATX mid tower case. This is a brand new case, and the very first that XFX has put out, and it's actually getting a pretty good rap lately. And this one comes in at currently $129.99. And to give you a quick glimpse, what this case is supposed to be good at is cooling. So you can see that it has the vents on the side here, and as well, if we scroll down, I'll show you. Well, we have this top input ports and output ports here, 4 USB 3.0 ports, and then the headphone ones there. And then you can see here, they call it the floating design. So the idea is that it has this, this blow area here where the cold air gets sucked up into to keep everything nice and cool. And it's a nice simplistic looking case too. All right, and then finally we have the optical drive, $14.49 LG Electronics one, and then in total this build will come out to $1,014.36. And now for the alternatives for the build, if you have a little more to spend, if you do want a boot drive, which I highly recommend, at some point or another you won't regret it, won't go back. It speeds things up pretty quickly in terms of loading speeds. So, but we have the Samsung 128GB SSD for $114.99 as well. Like I said, the motherboard included before, the MSI one. G43 is not compatible with SLI, so if you do want that, you can get an MSI G65 or MSI G45 for a little more. This is the MSI GD65, sorry, for $100, and it comes out at $189.99. Also, you can upgrade the graphics card to a GTX 770, $409.99 instead of getting the one included, or get a more efficient CPU cooler if you like, if you do a lot of overclocking and you want it as efficient as possible. We have this Noctua 6 for $74, and it did go down by about $10 within the last month. And now moving on to the $1,500 build for March 2014. Sorry, we have the Haswell Intel Core i5 4670K, $234.99. The cooler for the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo, $35.40. The motherboard, we have the Asus, and I've included this, I think, for the last 2 months or the last month. Well, 2 months for sure. The Asus Maximus 6 Hero for $199.79. This motherboard is amazing for overclocking and pretty much anything that you will want to do with it, most likely, but perfect for an overclocked gaming PC build. The graphics card we have here is the EVGA GeForce GTX 780 3GB card. This is a card that comes in at $508.99. A note with this card right now, though, is that since prices have been really weird with the R9 cards, the AMD R9s, at the time I wrote this about a week ago, this would have been a perfect buy, but I think the prices have flown around a bit. So if you can find an R9 290 for the same price or even lower than this graphics card here, then go with that. Otherwise, if it's $50 more, then go with this one, but up to you. So if you look for the R9 290 and you find it's a better price, go with it. Just a quick note. And then for RAM, we have this 16GB kit, this Crucial Ballistics Sport 16GB, 2 8GB sticks, $129.99. RAM is slowly decreasing in price again, so this is a good thing. We have the Western Digital Blue 1TB hard drive, $59.99. And then in the $1,500 build, we do include an SSD, or the SSD that I put in the alternatives above. So the 128GB Samsung 840 Pro, $114.99. Power supply, 750 watt Corsair RM series, a very nice power supply, for $138.99. Also, we have this newer case, the NZXT Technology H440 mid tower. I usually include a full tower, but I thought this would be a good fit. People are generally liking this this case right now, so it's a good purchase, and it is only $119.99. Just give you a quick glimpse, it is a very nice case. It comes in the two colors, so the one that I included there was the black with the red trim, which I like more, but if you want a more clean look, you can go with the whiter one. Up to you. I do like the black and red though. Lots of space for a mid tower. Includes more fans than usual in a mid tower case, included with the case. So you got the one rear exhaust and then the three in the front there, as you can see. And overall, it's a pretty good case and pretty nice looking case. Lots of room. So, and then the optical drive, we have the LG Electronics optical drive seen here, $14.49. And the build will come out to $1,533.56. And then moving on to the alternatives for the $1,500 build, we have the i7-4770K. If you want to boost up your processor to an i7, if you do, say, video or graphics work and need more of that processing speed, not just a gaming PC build per se, that will cost you $337.98. You could SLI another GTX 780, assuming you went with that one. Another $508.99. Get another better single graphics card with the GTX 780 Ti, 3GB card. That comes in at $700. Or just up the storage space on your SSD. I get like this one here, the 512GB 840 Pro, $392.94. And you can get this one and substitute it for the Western Digital drive altogether, so you would save a little money there as well. Alright, so that does it for the gaming PC builds of the month for March 2014. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, or even better, visit the site, leave a comment there, and I'll try and help you out. Until next time, thanks.